5th World Media Summit is underway in China's Guangzhou and Kunming. Attendees have shared their insights and perspectives on Chinese modernization.
The key element of that modernization in China is what can be referred to as a people-centered modernization, people-centered development. I think it's people-centered both in terms of the input of people, but it's also people-centered in terms of the product, improving people's lives. And the economy is important, societal development is important, but it all starts with improving the lives and conditions that Chinese people are living in.
I think the scale of China, its demographics, its economy, the size of the country, and the duration of its history is sometimes hard to fathom. At the same time, its dynamism, which maintains to this day, is quite remarkable. I don't think I've ever seen such a case of rapid modernization while also clinging on to its traditional and cultural values. I think that that synergy, that dialectic of Chinese development really makes the process quite unique.
I think that, obviously there's a great deal of discussion now about Chinese-style modernization and what it's going to be and so on. And it is a very important question because it concerns China's own development, China's contribution particularly to the developing world, who lean in a way quite heavily on China for the possibility of their own modernization. And at the same time, I think it offers a challenge to the West in terms of thinking about its own modernization in a different way.
I've seen rapid development of China, including in Shanghai, so many buildings. And what impressed me most is the news that China was able to address extreme poverty several years back. And that's very, very impressive. And China pursue this what you have been doing with the Belt and Road Initiative, infrastructure, and help other economies to grow. And this will trickle down to the poor people in the region, create jobs and address poverty.
I think the world has a lot to learn from China, that how China used its modernization to lift those hundreds and millions of people out of poverty, and how other nations, countries, developing countries can learn from China, and how China helped them actually to come out of this poverty and to fight poverty in those countries. So this is, I think, what I see as an important aspect of modernization of China.